Libra, this is Dee from Dragonfly Soul Tarot. How is your day going? I hope you are doing well. I know it's been a while since I've been on my channel, but stuff is going on, okay? If you have questions, if you're here from before and you have questions like where have I been, what took so long after I announced I would be coming back, and what's actually planned for this channel future, then make sure that you are subscribed and that bell notification is checked so that you can get my latest videos notified. And I do have an upcoming video where I'm going to explain the answer of all those questions. Okay, so apologies for my absence, but you know, better late than never. Today we are doing a year ahead. I know, right, in May. We're doing the year ahead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine spring and summer for the first 4 cards. So we're going to look at the spring and summer energies, and then we're going to move on to fall. 4 cards for fall, 4 cards for winter, and 4 cards for the first 4 months of 2025. Okay, so you know what? Without further ado, let's get the show on the road and get to it. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so my shuffling needs a little bit of work, but you know, a little bit out of practice. First card we have is the Page of Swords. There we go, we'll put them over there. And then we have the 5 of Coins, we have the Hangman, and we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, all right, so we'll get into that in a second. Let me just draw the remaining cards for the year. These are the 4 for autumn of 2024. These are the 4 for winter 2024. These are the 4 for the first 4 months of 2025 for Libra. All those born under the sign of Libra. Let's put that over there. Okay, so I see some financial challenges here. Something somebody has done or a communication that you've received, maybe an email or something, has kind of thrown you for a loop. Maybe there was a mistake made online or something, or you know, your bank account is looking a little bit more sparse than normal, but it's definitely thrown you for a loop and you are just waiting to see what happens. This could be something that somebody is demanding from you. They're demanding money, and your fear of overspending, fear of spending all of the money that you have, because I don't think that you are in this situation right now. Like, I don't think that you're poor, but whatever is going on here demands a large investment, and you are thinking a lot about it, whether or not you should get involved. So it's something that you are wondering how much to spend on. If you spend too much, it could be detrimental, but it is something that you feel that you need to do, and it's going to take a large investment, and it looks like you have made up your mind to charge full steam ahead. So by the end of the summer, whatever this financial decision is, this investment or this this requirement to put in financial resources into something, like maybe you're buying a new home, you're wondering if it's a good idea, it looks like you're going to go full steam ahead. The Hangman here indicates to me that you are definitely considering things from all different angles and making sure that you're making the right decision. And then once you are completely confident, you're going to go ahead and make this investment. So that's what the cards are indicating. In autumn of 2024, we have the 4 of Swords, we have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Swords, and we have the 3 of Swords. Now, you have a lot of swords here, and even though I see the 3 of Swords, that gives people a very big scare to see this card, but in this situation, because we have the Nine of Cups here, sorry, the Nine of Coins here, it means that you are in a comfortable place. The Nine of Cups means that you're in a comfortable place, but you have fears. This is you in fear of something going completely wrong, and something may go wrong. There may be mistakes made. Somebody else's fault could lead to some sort of mistake, although it seems to me like you did consider all aspects of pursuing this particular financial investment, but it seems like you may be, I'm cautioning you to keep a close eye on how much you put into other people's hands at this point, because it looks like somebody may deliberately or not deliberately mess things up for you a little bit. You've gotten to this point where everything is looking fine. You've considered all your options. This may be some sort of personal energy dip here. Now the Four of Swords does indicate some rest, possibly some sort of ailment that requires you to back down a little bit from this furious forward movement that we have up in the first part of the month. So it looks like maybe in the next part of the year you are kind of just toning things down. Like you may be suffering from burnout. That's what I'm thinking here. This looks like burnout. Like you're doing so much here and you're so worried about putting in all this financial investment into this thing that you may be burnt out, and thus allow somebody to or something to fall through the cracks that causes this big issue here. If you are getting involved with someone, it's possible that you may be moving in together. There could be some challenges in terms of what is coming down the road. A lot of this is more mental, though. This is possibly caused by being in this debilitated mental state here. So whatever mental state you're in here, it could cause some problems in the fall. So my advice for the autumn is to take it easy, yes, but not to put too much trust in what other people do. Make sure that everything is double checked and that you don't just step away completely from whatever it is that you are working on, because it looks like this may be some sort of online project or something that's being coordinated online through different sources. Somebody lets you down here, and it's kind of a big deal. So you want to be on top of things so that you have plenty of time before the rest of the year to fix whatever it is that this snag entails here. Could be some issues with your partner as well here. So you could have had to kind of, after going full tilt ahead, you kind of burnt out, your partner takes over, and your partner feels like they are being, they're doing too much. You know, the burnout, whatever this was led you to burn out, and they don't want to be burning out as well. So let's move on to the final portion of the year, winter. We have the Eight of Coins, we have the Hermit, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Two of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like you're back on your feet and you are picking up the reins. You probably had to backtrack a little bit here and sort of, rein it in a little bit. So you kind of gone back to the drawing board here, upgrading your skills, because it seems like there may have been some sort of skill that you were not as strong in, that kind of led to this burnout here. And when you asked for help, you didn't fully get the help that you needed. So this is you picking up the pieces. This is you doing some re-evaluation of what everything is, everything needs in order to be put back on track here. With you fixing everything here, kind of retooling is a better way to put it. Whatever it is that kind of went off the rails here, you put everything back on the rails. You've done some deep soul searching and looked for a new way ahead. That has brought in a lot more contentment, a lot more tranquility to the home setting, even though you feel like there's still something that you don't know. So something, you want to move forward on something, but you still feel like there's something that you just don't know yet. So if you have any major decisions, like this looks like something about buying a home or moving to a new home. You probably need a bigger place now that your big business idea or financial situation is getting better, because that was never the problem. The problem was that you just didn't have the capacity to keep up with what was going on. So you just got to keep an eye on this situation here where you're being forced to move forward, but don't have all the information that you need to make the proper decision. So what I'm recommending is that you make sure you go over, if you're purchasing a home or if you're moving, whatever this home situation is here, that you dot all your I's and cross all your T's and make sure that this particular home is the right one. Always do a little bit more research than you need to. Don't cut corners. So let's take a look and see what the first quarter of 2025 looks like. All right, so we have the Four of Cups, we have the Four of Coins, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Six of Wands. All right, so with the slowdown in the new year, things are going to take a little bit more time for you to find that momentum again, to get back into things. It may be a challenging time because finances are all tied up and you are feeling a little bit despondent about being a little bit tight on money, because it looks like a year where you are carefully planning whatever this is, down to the last dollar. You don't have a lot of wiggle room in terms of what you are planning here, to have a whole lot of leeway, right? So you can't afford any big financial mistakes, and that could be a little bit depressing, being so tight on money here. January, the first couple of months of 2025 could be a little bit depressing for you. You got to watch out for depression, okay, because you had that burnout in the previous year and that could be coming back. And here we have the Five of Cups, the card which looks at the Three Cups knocked over without acknowledging the Two Cups that are still standing up behind them. So your thinking could be becoming a little bit more on the negative side. But I'm so glad to see that things are looking up. Okay, so not to be too disheartened, we have the Six of Wands, and that is my card of outside help. So you do reach out for help and you get the help that you need, and you continue the year on a much more optimistic and abundant note. So things are looking out for you. You put all this hard work into whatever this is here. You spent the first few months of the 2025 year just sort of decompressing, I think, because it was so hard that it's like hitting a wall, right? When you hit that wall, you're kind of left a little bit stunned afterwards. This is you being stunned by all the events. This is you having to deal with a very, very quiet early 2025. And things will pick up a little bit later on in 2025. But, you know, be prepared for a little bit of downtime in the first few months after a really incredibly busy year, and don't let your tight financial situation get you down. You will be back on that horse again before you know it. Okay? All right, Libra, so that is your year ahead reading for 2024-2025. I hope you found that enjoyable and that it was helpful. If you know of anybody who should hear these messages, please let them know. I always say tell 2 friends about my channel so that they can get these messages if they need to have them. Once again, apologies for my absence. Look for that explanation video coming up. Don't forget to comment down below if this resonated with you, and subscribe to be notified of future videos. I have some fun things planned. Thanks for being here, Libra. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.